I speak a lot about the most important word in your life, and the most important word in your life is called begin. Nothing else in your life matters than your ability to start. You putting everything, every thought, every word, every thinking into action. Why? Because action opens the door. Only action opens the door. Words do not open the door. What am I saying? Go make that first call. If it's a sales call, just start wherever you are, not having a lot of resources. I mean, that's the key. That's the definition of entrepreneurship. Building something out of nothing, starting with what you have. Go write that first page. If your intention is to write a book one day, go record that first video with that phone of yours, your phone. Do not wait until you have the most expensive iPhone in the world. Do not wait until you have a decent camera for you to start recording your videos. Go begin today. You begin today. You make that first call to a customer proposing business or proposing a meeting. I remember when I first started, we were doing print, when we were doing Upstream Magazine. And when I first started making calls, soliciting, advertising, I would just buy a card. Back then, they had, Telcom had cards, scratch cards. No, it wasn't a scratch. You just tear the plastic and then you put it in the telephone at the booth there in public, And I would just buy a $20 card, and out of there I could make 6, 7, sometimes 10 calls, And there's so many disturbances, there's so many disadvantages, there's so many reasons for you to stick around and say, here are the advantages, here are the things that will make me not to start now. Let me wait until the disadvantages are gone. But the disadvantages never go. I would go there when I'm still making a call, the person on the other side picks the call, and then this vehicle passes, the one that picks litter around, and I drop the phone quickly, and it passes. Then I want to make another call, another video, another vehicle passes, but I just keep going. I just keep going. I just keep going. I just keep going against all the disadvantages. The disadvantages will always be there along the way when I'm making my calls and I'm working from home. And I had another disadvantage, and I had to say, okay, let me look for a little office where I can make my calls peacefully, because there was a lot of disturbances. But my key this evening, my message is, go start. Begin is the most important word in your life. Begin is the only word that is going to change your life in 2024. Because why? A lot of people keep saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to start a business, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. No, with that $200, with that $300, with that $150, with that $300, go buy a box of bananas, sit by the roadside, just begin, just start. There will be disadvantages. Yes, it's perishables. They will definitely, you'll lose some because of the heat, they will rot, but just start. People that just begin in the middle of all those odds are the same people who have fear like us. Their fear is so mounted up there, the same as our fears are mounted up there, but they do it anyway. There's a book, I think it was by Susan Jeffers, which says, the title is Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. I had to do it. I had read in Losing My Virginity by Richard Branson that when he started a magazine, he was calling at the telephone booth. I was like, okay, he did it. Why can't I do it? It was the beginning. There's always a beginning. There can always be a beginning for you. Go and begin.